Someone answered a question I never asked. Not online, not in a chat, not with a voice. I would think something and seconds later, my phone would respond correctly. At first, it felt useful, helpful even, until the answers started appearing before I finished the thought. And one night, it answered a question I hadn't even thought yet. That's when I realized something wasn't reading my messages, it was reading me. The first answer appeared at 3:07 a.m. I remember the exact time because I wasn't even touching my phone when it happened. It lit up by itself on the desk beside my bed. No notification sound, no vibration, just light. Cold white light cutting through the darkness. I looked over slowly and saw a message on the lock screen. One sentence. Under the sink. That was it. No sender, no app, no number. Just those words. At first, I thought maybe I was still half asleep. Dream logic. Sleep hallucination. But when I picked up the phone, the message stayed there. Under the sink. I frowned. Because the weird part wasn't the message itself. It was what happened right before it appeared. A thought. A tiny one. So small I barely noticed it. I had been lying in bed wondering if I still had extra painkillers in the apartment. And I remembered maybe leaving some under the bathroom sink. I never said it out loud, never searched it, never typed it. I only thought it. Then the message answered me. I sat there for a long time staring at the screen, trying to convince myself it was coincidence. Until I checked. I walked into the bathroom, opened the cabinet, and there they were, painkillers, exactly where I thought they might be. A strange feeling crawled into my chest. Because suddenly, the message didn't feel random anymore. It felt accurate, helpful. That's how it gets inside you. Not with fear, with usefulness. The second message came the next night. This time I was working late, editing audio, headphones on, rain outside. And I remember thinking something stupid, a random memory from childhood. I wondered what my old dog's name would sound like if someone said it now. Then my monitor flickered. A text box appeared in the corner of the screen. No program open, no notification. Just words typing themselves. Baxter. I ripped the headphones off immediately, heart pounding, because that was his name. And again, I had never said it aloud. That's when I started getting scared. Real scared. Not because something answered me, because it answered correctly. I shut the computer off, sat in silence, trying not to think, and that's when I realized something horrifying. The harder I tried not to think, the louder my thoughts became, like panic was amplifying them. Then my phone lit up again. You're doing it right now. I stopped breathing, because I knew exactly what it meant. Thinking. It could hear me thinking. After that, things got worse fast. The answers started arriving before the thoughts finished forming. I'd wonder where my keys were. And before the thought even completed, my phone would light up. Kitchen table. I'd think about texting someone, and another message would appear. Don't. Sometimes it warned me about things. Small things at first. Leave 5 minutes later. I ignored that one once, and saw a car accident at the intersection I normally crossed. Another time. Don't answer the call. I answered anyway. It was my mother, crying, telling me my uncle had died. After that, I started listening. That was the mistake, because eventually, I stopped making decisions before it answered. I started waiting, depending on it. One night, I sat in darkness holding my phone, and realized something terrifying. I couldn't tell where my thoughts ended, and where the answers began. Then came the question I never thought. The impossible one. I was brushing my teeth when the phone lit up beside the sink. One message. Yes. I stared at it, confused, because I hadn't thought anything, hadn't wondered anything. Then slowly, very slowly, another message appeared. You were about to ask if I can see you right now. My blood went cold, because that was true. The thought had started forming, but I hadn't finished it yet. And then the final message appeared. Before I could even react, I can. That's when the bathroom light turned off. Complete darkness. And somewhere behind me, something breathed.